So you're the person who thinks they can always tell when someone's trans, huh?
It is 20.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours.
I'm gonna get banned.
Me and my girlfriend were going to a wine castle and we sat down for our tasting and I got my cake pops removed, but now it's time to turn my candy cane into a donut. Hi. It's a girl, or I'm a girl. Now this is actually my second gender reveal because the first time my parents told the world that I was a boy, which is incorrect. I bet you didn't know that Kurt Cobain was probably trans. Here's why. First off, Kurt wore a lot of women's clothing. And when asked about this, they replied that they wore dresses all the time because they felt comfortable and free. And just look at Kurt in these pictures. They look so happy. Oh, it's my dad. Hey, Dad?
Hey, dude.
It's Lily. You there?
Lily.
Hey, y'all are live with me on stream.
Oh, wow.
Can you see me okay? My dad called me Gabe. Oh, yeah. It happens all the time. My brother's name is Gabe. Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about something super important. What it means to be transgender.
It looks like he's having a nice piece of water.
She, her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. But it was not all good. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. It did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just going to go. Yeah, if we water starts like, okay.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It is always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir. Oh, okay. It just really sucks every time it happens. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know? Thank you. Did you call me sir? Hey, did you call me sir? Hey, I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir.
What?
Call me sir.
Oh.
It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him. I know you didn't mean it, but I'm not a sir.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. It's just, you know, it hurts. I know when people clock me, it's fine, but like it does kind of hurt. Thank you. I'm not sir.
Oh, sorry.
Not sir. Not sir. The guy who dropped the food off, he called me sir twice in a row. If you share the live more than once or twice, like, you're blocked. Can y'all block people who share the live? Also, this one is a dirty spoon, sadly. I will return that to him. This spoon, I believe, has some residue on it, kind of on the tip.
Sure.
I am not sir.
Oh. I know your name.
Do you want to say that to the camera? Hundreds and hundreds of people watching you?
Me right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead. You just called me a man. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. Come on over. Say what you got to say to me. Oh, you don't want to call me a man to my face? Come on over. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about transgender people?
I didn't know you were trans.
Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't know he was trans.
Go ahead.
I did not know this man was trans. Wait, what do you go by? What do you go by?
Does it matter?
It does, because I'm asking you.
Say what you got to say. There's a lot of people watching you.
The real question is, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or not. Are you with that? Are you with the people that march and be like, "We're coming for your kids"? That's where it's bad. That's when it gets bad. Oh, you need to stay up.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
K.
K?
K.
K-A-Y?
K-A-Y.
Okay, and what's your name?
I don't have to give you any of my information.
You certainly don't. What's your
My
name?
name's JJ, and it's y'all thing a cult. It's like LGBTTTL cult or something.
Can I ask why you didn't step in? what you were standing and watching? They called me a pedophile. They were verbally harassing me.
I didn't hear him call you that. I didn't know. I honestly had no idea what conversation you were having.
I am so sorry to bother you. I just quickly gotta let you know that I look so cute today. I mean, look at this, right?
Today is the day of my bottom surgery consult. This surgery is going to take my cake pop stick, hollow it out, flip it inside out, and then put it inside. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you don't want hair growing there, or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening. Hair removal is a fickle thing and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed. Oh, go. What's up? My mom's here, by the way. The marshmallow tunnel. Hi, friends! Today we're talking about something super cool called pronouns. Trans women getting pregnant is not as far off as you'd think. In the past 10 years, 50 babies have been born from a uterus transplant. How this works is a person with a damaged or missing uterus gets a new uterus. Then they get pregnant, then they give birth to a child via C-section. The implanted uterus is then removed so that the person doesn't need to be on anti-rejection meds for the rest of their life. So far, these implants have only been attempted on cis women, but there's nothing that says it couldn't work on a trans woman. After all, my hormone levels are pretty similar to a cisgender woman. So why not? The main thing in the way is that the science is new, so there aren't enough surgeons out there to do the testing. So it's less about if we can do it and more about when we can do it. Imagine a trans woman using her own DNA along with her partner's egg to create life. Wouldn't that be incredible? Some researchers think it's already possible and that it'll be attempted in the next year or two. Now, to be clear, I don't want kids. And even if this was an option, I wouldn't be interested. But there are so many trans women out there who want this, and they have just as much of a right to pregnancy as anyone else.
No, pregnancy is not a right.
Is it a 10 out of 10, sir? I don't know. What's it? 10
Oh,
out of 10?
would you like to show your faces?
Yes.
Okay.
How is it?
First off, you called me sir, right?
Oh, I meant to say ma'am. That's my
Oh, no.
What are
Oh,
your
okay.
pronouns?
No, okay.
What are your pronouns?
She, her.
She, her. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Never
What's
know.
your name?
I don't have a name. My name's on Instagram, follow me.
There we go.
See you, sir.
Oh, wait, one more time? I didn't catch that. See you, sir. Those are kids who knew exactly what they were doing. No, they're not ignorant, Rockton. They're hateful. There's a difference. Hate is learned. They deserve for that video to be seen by the world. I would imagine their parents are of the same mind. If my kid was walking around harassing trans people on the street, I'd want them to know. It's not a light thing. It's not like, oh, they're just being kids. No, an opportunity for them to learn, sure. Opportunity for them to learn, sure.
Yesterday, as I was walking down the street, someone screamed the F slur at me as I was walking down the street. Liberal epicenter, someone screamed the F slur at me walking down the street. Right? Wild. Wild. Really? In San Francisco? Hey, you're a blah, blah, blah. Like, woo! And then, hey, what? Like, really?
Be normal. Or something. The server said guys, and I held my breath for a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did clock that. But, like, also, guys is one of those battles that I'm just, like, not really ready to fight. There's ma'am, which is entirely feminine, sir, which is entirely masculine, right? So if someone calls me sir, that's so far over the line, I'm gonna say something. But then there's guys, it's like a little bit more masculine, like it kind of goes like, ugh. It's like, ugh. Ouch. When someone comes up to me and my mom at a table and says, hey guys, and I'm like, ouch. And it's just like, ugh, I didn't like that. How do I afford all these surgeries? They are covered by insurance because they are deemed medically necessary. So that's how. I realized though when I was 27 in the year of our Lord 2020. I don't belong in the men's bathroom because I'm not a man. I use the women's bathroom. And I'm gonna tell you what I do when I go in there. Step by step. It's always the same. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you the basics of what it means to be transgender. Let's count down 3 movies that are secretly transphobic. If you have been wondering about they, them pronouns, today you are going to learn. I'm dating someone who turned their cake pops into a donut. This donut is breaking, but you get it. When a kid tells you that they're transgender, believe them. A lot of people will say that it's impossible for a 4-year-old to know if they're trans or not, but actually that's not true. Here's 3 things you've always wondered about trans people. Gender is like the inside filling of a donut. Did they give you any issues when requesting a refund? No. You know what was weird, Kat? They literally didn't even ask why. They had we just like walked up and we were like, we'd like a refund. They said, okay. And within 30 seconds, we were done. Like the refund was issued. I don't know if they were warned about, from the kitchen staff that we were coming or something. It was so strange. And like, hi. It was so strange. They clearly just didn't want us there. Never got an apology. Only was told that we were the wrong ones, that we were asking for too much. And that we should just, someone wants to misgender you, just deal with it, basically, is what they said. It really stunk. And we were pretty bummed about it. But, I kind of realized, like, oh, I'll just make a video about this. And that'll help, because I've done my part. And if you saw my video that I just posted about the winery we went to, Castil de Amoroso, they were not very kind to us, and we left and got a full refund. I am Ava. I am a transbian. There's a new vocab word for you. Transbian, so a trans woman who is a lesbian, transbian. And really, the way that I would encourage you to think of it is that I never was a man. I was always a girl. I just didn't know it. I was miserable pretending to be a man. Isn't a trans lesbian the same thing as a man liking a girl? No, because I'm not a man. Because trans women are women. So, no, not the same thing. Transitioning is a long process, right? It requires a lot of very big choices over time that weed out people who are transitioning or experimenting pretty quickly. So, no, I don't think it happens in the same way, at least on a big scale.
We're stuck here. I pressed the call button and it went to my apartment person. Of course they called me sir as soon as I said hello. Hello, sir. Number 1, I'm not sir. Number 2, I'm trapped in an elevator. In that order. I'd rather be stuck in an elevator and called ma'am than out of an elevator and called sir. And that's the truth.
Now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison.
America providing life-saving healthcare to someone who's in this country illegally is precisely what makes us great. We can only lead the world if we lead by example. I have been misgendered many times this week and got banned off TikTok briefly for until next week. But you know what? I'm not giving up. And I'm proud that I am finishing this week strong. Thank you to you, H, for the gift. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. If you've never been on a stream before, I do this full time. I eat on camera 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's fantastic. I love doing it. A lot of work goes into it as well. And it's not just like showing up makes much money. Am I a lesbian? I identify as a lesbian, or sapphic is another word that's maybe a little bit more technically correct, but I have a lesbian flag tattoo, so yes, I'm a lesbian. People who were in the closet to themselves realized it. The pandemic was, as bad as it was, very useful for many people, myself included, because we're able to use it to kind of like figure things out. So yeah, definitely. So you're either cis or you're trans. It's really not easy to make a living doing this. Not easy to make a living doing this.